what do we have here? It's from last night. I screenshot that. Price runs behavior. Alright. On the daily, we'll keep that week back inside. Weekly. Let me see how with this order block. Okay. Traded below the consequent encroachment, but we didn't. Alright. $4 look like they holding price, so let me make this a different color. Okay. Changing the step delivery here, but we stay in the lower quadrant. They're in S&T. Yeah, okay, we had an S&T with the highs at ES. In 1 hour, 15-minute change of the step delivery. So yeah, we should be going heavy. Let's see. Should be going heavy. 12 a.m. 19. Let me go to that middle line there. So the 15-minute change in the state of delivery right there. We stay in the lower quadrant of this 4-hour gap here. Alright. Cause this 1 hour change of the step delivery, I don't know if that's gonna hold. I seen a scenario like this, so I don't know if that's gonna hold. We may want to trade inside that. We will see though. So we got midnight open there. News just open. Let me make this a different color. Yellow, perfect. We also have the midnight open. Where's 8:30? 8:30 open is here at 7:3. Yep. We also got the new day opening gap. So all these arrays are acting, to me, is acting as like resistance. So let me look at a different. Changing the step delivery of the breaker here. Let's see. We got this daily bullish fair value gap we trade inside. We kind of at like the midpoint of it, middle line, but it's, I don't want to overdo it with the charts, with the the volume imbalance. Did they connect? No, it's not a volume. What y'all think, chat? see. We will see. See how this 1 minute just opened. Open the range gap. Let me do this real quick instead. This would be a little bit easier. But it looks like we already came to the consequent encroachment of it. Of the open range gap. That was quick. You see something there. Damn. Yeah, that was quick. We rebalanced that at the next candle, literally. That was my first. I was okay, so now I'm definitely. So price can. We already traded there. We do have this on the 15-minute. Okay, we got this inefficiency there. Price probably wants to trade into. We took the London low. Took the London low there. I think they want to bring it here though. Since we still are technically bearish, I don't think this 1 hour change in the state of delivery is going to hold. But we'll have to see what happens. Did we tap into it? Okay, we tapped into that 1 hour inefficiency, change of the state of delivery. Institutional order flow entry drill right there. Right there. Oh, where is it? Where did it go? Okay, just forget it. But we know that wick is the institutional order flow entry drill right there. So let's see if they want to continue to bring it lower. Make it a little clearer too. Breakaway gap. Well, we know that's. Let me see what else. Got this huge inversion gap here as well. What time that happened? At 8:15. Okay. Wait. Forest shop. Okay. We got news at 10 a.m. I'll do one more chart. Actually, I gotta do this real quick. Turn that off. That right there. Gotta sign into my Topstep. There we go. And then one more thing, chat. Do this real quick. Cover this. All right. All right, bet. All right, my bad, chat. My bad. Okay, what's going on? Got that macro coming in, so we gonna see. Tap into that 1 hour. See what the 30 minutes looking like. Okay, 30 minutes we had to run on stops while still being inside this fair value gap. So that's like hella important. You feel me? So we'll see what they want to do with it. We did just trade back into this here, so we'll see. 15-minute looking pretty solid. You trade back into this gap here. We also got, make sure, shallow. It's a shallow run above that high. Real shallow. Now that I think about it, let me see what ES looks like. Okay, ES we had the. So I mean, we did have that run. It's not like a real S&T, but we'll see. See what the news gives us. We will see, chat. This was the move last night I was looking at right here. I was 3 minutes late. I really wasn't like, I mean, I was focused on it, but I wasn't really too locked in on it. I was doing stuff around the crib. But I seen this forming right here. And I thought I missed the entry here when price came back at 9.25. I thought I missed the entry. So I stepped away, came back, I stepped away again. Then when I came back around like 9, I came back around like 9:10 maybe. And I seen this and I was like, oh shit. So this was a re-entry to the order block breaker. We left this gap open as well here again. So even if I didn't get it at this wick, maybe like right here at the candle, the candle close stops below that right there. But I watched this happen last night. One of my members of my Discord he was looking for something like this that whole entire Asia session. I think he caught it though. But yeah, this was nice right here. Nice little move. Like I said, I thought I missed it right here. I usually don't trade the Asia session at all, but Asia session been pretty decent lately. Okay, another change. We have a change instead deliver on the 5 minute. Even though these kind of do look like suspect, but we are still bearish, and we did run this high here. There is a 5 minute gap there. So we'll see what the news does. The news either gonna hold us and make us distribute lower or push us up maybe. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I can't really predict it, but the narrative is just looking different. Because on the 4 hour, we're still kind of bearish. See price still respecting the gap here. Still respecting the gap here, but on the 1 hour, we respect this fair value gap here. Looks like we're using the new day opening gap as resistance. We have that change in the state of delivery here. So we really don't know what's really going on. The 4 hour telling us bearishness, but the lower time frame is telling us. This 1 hour saying we're bullish, but the 15 minute we had that change in the state of delivery here. I guess this would have been like a little run to the sell side. That's about it. You're not really trying to go too crazy, right? If you took the trade off the order block here, stop could have been. I'll probably put it above that breaker high right there. this breaker high. Well, I don't know if that would have been a little too early. That would have been maybe a little too early. Matter of fact, because price could have still traded inside the inversion gap here. So above that high probably, right there. And you would have targeted the sell side for a 2R. It's basically a 2R trade. 2R scenario right there. That probably would have been that little early little move there. One shot, bread and butter. Just get there. I'm gonna call it a one shot, one kill. Could be in the 5 minute we had. Kinda. Not a lot of green candles. But we'll see. We got news coming out in like 17 minutes, and the macro gonna unfold. So that'll be decent. So looking at what's going on, we took the London low here. Took the London low there. This is that 1 hour buy side, sell side inefficiency there. We got the change in the state of delivery here on the 1 minute, just to see if it wants to take out these highs or there's a fall from that gap that we're trading inside on the 15 minute. These highs kind of do just look a little bit suspect. Like the high of that is at 19,582 flat. Yeah, and the high, that one is at 19,583 and a quarter. So let's see if we take that high. Take these highs. Consider those equal highs. Matter of fact, that's how we'll do it. And then we're looking at this gap as well. Because we still kind of technically ran that high. And on ES, we really ran that high. Right? We also have the immediate rebalance here. This candle. 5 minute. So we'll see what they want to do. If they deliver lower from here, or if we take those highs. There we go. You're gonna see. I see how prices. You see the middle line of that gap there. On the 15 minute, it looks better, right? Yeah. We're gonna see. This is the whole entire order block here. Right here. I am aware, like I said, I am aware it is a shallow run. It's a shallow run. So that could be enough, but it still kind of looks suspect. So I got like 2 scenarios in my head I'm looking at basically. Let me also make this a different color. I'll make this all these fair value gaps, bro. See, price is just too, you feel me? There's too much going on in price right now. But I'll make this gray on top of gray though. It should be good though. This is that 15 minute. What high is that? Oh, that's that. Okay, that's the 8 okay, 8 a.m. high. All right. News in 3 minutes, so we'll see what they want to do with it. Do we tap it? Tap into that breaker there. Here. At 940. This breaker's high. Got tapped into. Oh yeah, let's see. Let's see what the news does. Consolidation. So an expansion is coming, which is looking like it's happening now. So we will see, chat. We didn't even trade back into the new day opening gap after we had the market structure shift here, change the state of delivery there. We didn't even trade back into the gap, but we institutional order flow entry deal right there as well. We just took out that high, so let's see what they want to do. Yes, what do we do? Oh, we're behind. Oh, we're extremely behind. We did not take out that high. Now unless ES is just gonna, when the news unlifts, it's gonna expand higher. But we're, look at that. On ES we took out, on NQ we took out this high here, the 8 a.m. high. But on ES we didn't take out the 8 a.m. high. So that's an S&T in price right there. So let's see if this, what they do with this run. They just take it lower, or if they just push it higher. This looks bullish though. Lower time frame does look bullish. Okay. You tap back into that as well. What was it, 1 hour? Oh, okay. All right. Macros in play now. So let's see what they want to do with it. They want to drive it higher or lower. Let me pay attention to this time window right here. Right now, so the candles, this candle and this candle, watching to see what they want to do with it. We got this gap here as well. I want to see what they want to do with that once they dig through it. I mean, this is one fair value gap, so I might as well just yeah, I'm gonna focus on the upper one. You're gonna see. Bro, this dude is funny. Ricky sensation. Does it again. I don't know how long he's going to keep. Yeah. So that news lift didn't do anything. Oh, it's not even out yet. I'm tripping. Okay. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I think I'm gonna get rid of the daily. I'm gonna get rid of this daily bearish fair value gap, bullish fair value gap. Do I really want to? Let me see. It's being used. This is the first fair value gap right here, but I'm not gonna indicate. I'm not gonna highlight it because it lines up with the new day opening gap, and we already got a lot going on. I know this looks hella confusing, but my bad. My bad, chat, bro. We sweep the sell side. Just tap back there. This is a change in the step delivery here on the 5 minute. Still, this candle here. Technically, that's still a change in the step delivery. We got news. I gotta wait. Make you going in. All right, bet. We gonna see, chat. They holding price, so we just gonna see, man. We just gonna see. 4 hours still showing us signs that we bearish, but the lower time frame is still. You feel me? Like, in a way, showing us bullish signs. Changing the step delivery here. Well, that's the green candle. You're right. What's good, Sadiq, bro? What's good, fam? What's good, my boy? So we'll have to wait and see. This is crazy though. Like, how many points in 1 hour S&T? Okay. So since yesterday we dropped at 12 a.m. 900 points. That's crazy. Yeah. We got the S&T here with the highs there. S&T. Yeah. You are right about that. So we'll see, chat. We'll see. Higher time frame is still bearish. See what they want to do out this gap. I don't want to just take the entry on this gap. Plus, I want to wait till after 10 a.m. But I want to be careful because we did have a large range day yesterday. We had a large range day yesterday. So, just want to be careful about that. Get rid of that there. Yeah, yeah, right there we didn't. The high, yeah, we didn't take it. The 8 a.m. high and this 8 a.m. high here, we didn't take it on ES. So we will see what price wants to do with the news, and then we'll go from there. But we're inside the macro, so far I gave us the delivery lower. We colored outside of the lines of this fair value gap right here. So we'll see. $900 on a Monday. I mean, I guess that's the new norm. I guess since Trump in office, like you feel me, like it's probably the new norm. Probably gonna be getting moves like that often, even though it is all the news and stuff going around and stuff like that. But it seemed like he got the market shaking. So 4 hour, we still didn't trade into the consequent encroachment of that 4 hour gap. We stand in the lower quadrant. So to me, this just means to me that we're like hella bearish, extremely bearish. We had this, we had this little run up there. We had this price run here, new day opening gap. We didn't even, on this run, we didn't even trade up into the consequent encroachment. And we closed outside of the gap, and we just closed outside of the gap again. Again, we can't even close inside the gap. So to me, that's kind of like bearish. But we'll see. Look at the scenario. Look at all this. Look at all this going on. You got this gap we got this gap holding up. This gap holding up. We'll see what the news do. It does. That was hella illiterate. New day opening gap acting as support. You got the run on stops there. Beside the first presentation fair value gap, which is here. I don't gotta delineate it because it's inside the new day opening gap. So first presentation, new day opening gap, act as support, run on stops here, kind of like a turtle soup. And inside the macro as well. So let's see where they really want to go with it. Yeah, that's green. Let me see my other chart. Oh, okay. No, that's one. That's change. That's a change in the delivery on the 15-minute for sure. For sure, it's just different on the micro. You meaning? So we'll see though. This does not mean anything. We got another run there. We still didn't trade inside this gap here on ES. So we gotta wait. Gotta wait. We run the high here. Usually when you see like moves like this happen, you can just go like buy side, sell side, and look for the transit state of delivery, and price will usually target the opposing liquidity. So if liquidity was just taken due to like a news event, price usually takes out the other side of that. Usually, doesn't happen all the time, but I usually see that happen sometimes, especially on like CPIs and PPI days. But this like run right here wasn't that, you know. crazy. As you can see, we just took that low, that data low. So, right in front of our face. We will see, chat. We will see. Yeah, I think they want to drive it lower for sure. But the quality of the setup has to be like good for me to get in this, especially due to a large range day. How big is it? You got 53 point fair value gap. I would not be entering in on that. What's good, Josiah, bro? How you doing? How you doing this morning, fam? So we held up here. We held up there. We still inside the macro. We also got this 15-minute rejection block here. Let me get rid of that. Just know we're inside the macro. We got 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left. It ends at 9:10. Okay. We're going lower for sure. I knew it. I knew it. We'll see how deep we want to dig into that. We'll see if we want to get there. I kind of like how this is looking because we're creating fair value gap. So I kind of like this, right? We're only 4 minutes after the new 1 hour candle open. Let me go to it. Yeah. 5 minutes in, we had a run higher, then a run lower. So that's nice. 30-minute. See what that's looking like. We got the 30-minute change in step delivery fair value gap. So we'll see. This may be the breaker to take price even lower, but we'll see though. And we're inside the macro, but we just tapped into a 1 hour buy side, sell side inefficiency. So, or fair value, bullish fair value gap. All right. Yeah, we got that on the. I would wait though. I would want to wait a little bit more. Cause we got too many PD arrays. That could be like this one here. What's that there? 5 minutes. Oh, that was that rejection. Okay. We can get rid of that there. We also can get rid of okay, this 1 hour change in stay is still kind of holding up, but get rid of that there. Get rid of that there. Yeah. So I'm not gonna short this gap just yet. I want to see if we can I want to see if we can hold from here, create a fair value gap, inverse that fair value gap if we create it here, and then that would be a change in the state of delivery here. Then I can look to enter to take price. I mean, is it the probability of what are the probability of price even getting to What's the probability of price even getting to the rejection block, the 1 hour rejection block? Because we got the consequent encroachment. Because we could look for a setup there, and because I'm just not, I don't feel safe taking that right there. That gap is too large, and it may deliver, but I don't think there's like a immediate rebalance, but we don't get it there. We have the immediate trade. We trade off the 1 minute or 5 minute. Oh, I'm on the. I take most of my entries off the 1 minute. We inside that macro. We got 2 minutes left inside the macro, so we'll have to wait. Until it looks clear enough, because we trade inside this 60-minute bullish fair value gap, and we're still in the upper quadrant, so we'll see. We do got that immediate rebalance there I was just talking about, but I still wouldn't take that. Yeah, I usually take my entries off the 1 minute. 5 minutes is cool too. But like yesterday here, this entry was based. I thought I missed this move because I was too deep. I wasn't really focused, but I was just primarily looking at the 1 minute. When I came back, I seen this on the 5 minute. I'm like, oh, re-entry, but I missed it. I was 3 minutes late, so I was at this candle when I was looking at this candle right here, being formed. They playing weight, yeah, they're holding price. So I definitely agree with you, bro. Let's wait it out. 1 hour looks bearish, right? But the 4 hour, 1 hour looks bullish, but the 4 hour looks bearish. Still, even though we got those wicks, we still inside this gap here, and we took the buy side. So this could be a little ugly. Higher, just definitely I would consider like high resistance. We are. Let me see how many times we trade inside this gap. And the new day opening gap as well. We here. So we'll see. We'll see, chat. We'll see. Okay. We created a bullish fair value gap inside this. So let's see if this get inverse. They can inverse that after the immediate rebalance. If you look on the 15 minute, on the 5 minute, we traded into this 15 minute bearish fair value gap, but we stay. You see how we stay in the lower quadrant of that gap. We stay in the lower quadrant, so we'll see if this acts as an inversion here, this gap here on the 1 minute. We'll see if that acts as an inversion. After tapping into this, technically this is an order block too. Here, don't fall for it. All right, who you telling, twin? This is low probability. So if anything, no. This is low probability right here. Cause we got the new day open. It could tap back into it and expand higher, trade into this. It could trade lower, tap into this, then go higher. It could do anything it wants right now. We have too many PD arrays in factor right now, bro, in my opinion. So I don't really have a bias. Yeah, price is bearish, but like I said, the time frame is looking different. They're not aligning correctly. Look at it. This just looks like on the 1 hour. This does just look like chop. So we'll see. immediate rebalance. On the 5 minute, but we'll see, chat. Look at that. Perfect. That's like perfect almost. This is the middle. This is the consequent encroachment of the daily bearish fair value gap. There, the midpoint of that daily fair value gap. That's why I didn't want to get rid of it. Price still using it. They still use it here. Daily bullish fair value gap, consequent encroachment, midnight open there. We do got the change in the state of delivery here. I'm not gonna lie. Right there, that is a change in the state of delivery there. That definitely is a change in the state of delivery. On the 1 minute. Okay. Plus, we ran these highs there on ES. What is this looking like? ES did the same thing. So we'll see what happens inside this 1 hour gap, but I think they get through it. We'll see. The setup can deliver lower. It's just that we trade inside this gap here. And yeah, we do have the immediate rebalance. And this is something I will often take. But cause they can run it back higher. So we'll see. We'll see how this gap is being treated. If we even get up to it. We do got this 1 hour gap in play as well that we just tapped into right there with that candle. So we'll wait and see. Consequence of that daily there. Still in play. So we don't trade back into that. We're at the consequent encroachment middle line. We close below there. Okay, I don't mind looking for a short now. Let's see how this closes first. Let's see how that closes. And we should be able to get through at least to the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. I'm gonna add, I'm gonna go small on this setup, super small. And just add 2.
Order filled.
Stop will be there. And we'll target the consequent encroachment ad. Let me see. About right there is good. It's trying to respect that area, yeah. I like how we closed there, so let's see if this holds. You got this gap here. The midpoint is at 328.25. 3. Right there. It should act as a breakaway gap. If it doesn't, then I'm just wrong. We did close outside of this gap here. So price, this is yeah, we good. The closure right here got me. It got me right there. So we'll see what they want to do with price. This close right here got me. But yeah, my SL most likely will get hit on this one. If we trade back into this one here, I would want to see them use that. I don't want to see them take price higher off that one. I don't want to see that happen. I want to see them get through that, use it as an inversion. Move my stop there, just to take a little bit off. So I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Like that, see how price close. Ideally, I don't want to see that happen, but we'll see. Just a little quick bread and butter scalp, nothing too crazy. Definitely take off like 1 here. At the I'll take off 1 there at the look on the 15-minute. At the 5-minute, I'm taking off 1 at the 5-minute breaker. Or I just let this one play out. We'll see. Think we may can even go lower than this after seeing this move here. So we'll see. I don't really need, all I really need is That's a 2R trade. But looking at the scenario, I think we could go lower. We use this as support, been up in that support. Look for first value gap at stop placement. Oh yeah, right there. It is above that. That was. I may put it above the consequent encroach. I may split the consequent encroachment of that gap there, because price shouldn't come back into that. So I'm gonna reduce risk like that. Where's my box at? Am I tripping? Did they take it away? Oh. The consequent encroachment is like right there. So reduce it a little bit. Definitely want to take off one here. So
Order filled.
buy one there. Stops break even. I don't trust these markets, bro. I'll just come back PM session. But I do think we got 4 minutes left into that candle. Nah, I'm not even gonna try to overdo it. I don't trust these markets, bro. Not just yet, so we'll see. There's nothing lower I would wanna. Okay, we do got this 15-minute we could trade into. I see it now. The consequent encroachment of that is at there. So price could want to come there as well. On the 15-minute. We'll see. We already paid ourselves, so I'm not really tripping about it. I'll see what happens when price gets there. See the reaction there. So let me do this instead. Let's see, chat. I went small. Yeah, it was worth it though. No point in me adding on more than 2 contracts in a condition like this, at least. So I'm still trying to get this passed. So we'll see. We just took that low. We got the immediate rebalance. After the immediate rebalance, we really shouldn't trade higher than this. So cover a little bit of fees if I need to. The 1 hour is there. Okay, we got the 15-minute there. Bam. Touch the 1 hour, and if we touch the 1 hour, I want to see if we can get heavy. I don't want us to move so quick though, because the price is gonna go lower. I want to kind of be part of the ride. So we'll see there. Middle line. What color is that middle line? Make that red so I can see what's going on. Got the middle line of this gap here. So I'm willing to take profits whenever. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I'm gonna close mine manually, but I'm watching price to see how price is treating these consequent encroachments. Like you feel me? So I think price can look at ES. What's going on with ES? Oh man, okay. 15-minute rejection block there. And we have the low. So on NQ, what do we have? Oh, YM is dumping. Oh, okay, I'm holding this. I'm definitely holding this. We'll see if it continues to dump. We'll see, chat. If price trades lower from here, I'm gonna put my stop above this high here. I mean, this candle's high. Pay myself a little bit more. We'll see, chat. On the 5-minute, if there are any inefficiencies that price could trade back into, we do have that one there, but super tiny. Doubt it. We'll see. I want to see us get below that low. And then when we get, I want to see us get heavy here. I'm just watching. We could trade back into that here. I don't really want that to happen, but we do got the immediate rebalance on the 5-minute. We got this here that could hold up, but I move my stop just a little bit here because price could just wick that, and this could be a discount wick to take price even lower. So that's all. That's just what I'm watching. I like that type of reaction there. So hopefully we can stay heavy and go lower. We dumping on ES and YM, so I wouldn't understand why price would want to push up higher, and we can do whatever it want, but I would not want to see that happening. Got this on the 2-minute. Got that on the 2-minute, so we should be good. We do have that gap on the 2-minute as well. It's all right though. I ain't really tripping. The price comes back up. I ain't really tripping. Just appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Hopefully our stop is protected. Hopefully price doesn't get back up there and we could be a part of the ride. But if not, then it is what it is. We do got that change in the state of delivery there. We do have a fair value gap there. I wonder on ES, did we take some type of so that should be fake. Hopefully that doesn't hold. This should be fake. Price should disrespect that if I'm correct. If not, 5-minute SMT. Where? Oh, we do have the 5-minute SMT. Okay, I see it. Okay, yeah, so we should hold. We should hold. Go ahead and spot that out for me, bro. We should hold. We are kind of in like a high resistance condition, so if it doesn't, I wouldn't be surprised, but let's see. I think that can come even lower if that's the case. But I also want to be looking at ES to see if we get to that breaker. So somebody in the chat, if you can, if we do continue to the downside, if I'm not watching, Let me know. Remind me about this 15-minute ES breaker. Chat. Because this is the 15-minute breaker here, but do we really get that far today? Does price really get that low? It could happen. It definitely could. Do we get there? I think I'm gonna move my stop here. Or cover it there. So 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. This should be, I wanna see price. This should be the last time the price is gonna go bullish. It should do it here or like maybe in one more candle. But I don't wanna see price stay around that bearish value gap too many times. If so, then price it should deliver lower if we continue to trade inside of it. We'll see though. If we're gonna go higher, it should be going higher. Should maybe this candle or this candle. And at least the next candle, maybe. If you took this trade, put your stops here, bro. I would cover my stop here. So you can at least make something. You know what I mean? Want to make something on it. Got the immediate rebalance right there. Immediate rebalance. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm putting my stop here at least. I am. I'm gonna cover that. 5 minute. Yeah, because price should not trade back into that gap. We should dump heavy from here. We should continue to dump heavy. I'm willing to take profits whenever. I'm not gonna lie, chat. And just I'll be happy with whatever I make. But if MQ is gonna continue to dump lower, we got this 15-minute immediate rebalance. Then I wanna continue to be part of that move to the best of my ability. You feel me? So you see, we got equal lows there. On ES, do we make any? ES, we got an SMT. ES, we got SMT there. Okay. On ES, we got an SMT. Those lows. Oh, no, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we do not. No, we do not. We do not have an SMT. Because if we had the SMTs at those lows, I don't even, if price still would have traded lower, I wouldn't have cared, but I don't want to see SMT at lows because that's just, that'll tell me that's like a short term run for like a high. I mean, price can run higher. So we'll see. Want to see price stay heavy here. We came back into that immediate rebalance again. So want to see price stay heavy. We came back into it twice. Usually that's all it kind of takes, about two times. Then we can start getting some movement lower. So I'm moving my stop here now. We have another change in the state of delivery here. 2 minutes looking like. 3 minutes looking like. Okay, cool. We did come into this order block there, so we'll see though if they want to keep it heavy. I don't want to overdo my part. We did create this gap there with the change in the state. So that's to me showing that we're still like kind of extremely bearish. You feel me, chat? see. We'll see. Just moving my stop. There, we already kind of had like a 3 yard trade. So we ain't got to overdo our part. You feel me, chat? Take your money, bro. Yeah. We ain't got to really overdo our part. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day, chat, because it's low-key kind of a decent run move on a high resistance condition. And in a trade like this is low probability. You feel me? So I'm going to take that.
Order filled.
And call it a day, bro. I'm going to take that and call it a day, chat. That's all I need. I'm about 1,200 away from passing the combine. So we'll just take that, call it a day, and we'll see what happens for the rest of the session. I understand for value gap trade. Trade. What's macros? Okay, macro is it's a price engine that hunts inefficiencies or hunts liquidity. Yeah, a macro is a price engine that hunts fair value gaps, which are inefficiencies, or it hunts liquidity. That's what a macro is, bro. Pretty solid trade. That was pretty solid. I ain't gonna lie. What y'all think, chat? What y'all think about that, chat? Love your channel. I appreciate that, bro. It means a lot. If you're new to the stream, make sure you leave a like. I'll drop my Discord link. It's a free Discord. We got a bunch of pretty good traders like myself in there as well. We got about 2 to 3 funded traders in there, I believe, now. So pretty solid Discord overall. Want to build a group full of ICT traders, like I said, just purely ICT traders. And then go from there. You feel me? That was pretty decent. That is the Discord link there. Oh. So we're looking to fill the fair value gap, right? I was looking to take price even lower here because price is extremely heavy, but I mean price could continue to go lower. If I had more contracts on, I would have mind staying in the trade. If I at least had like 3. If I had 3, I would have took 2 off here for sure. If I had 3 contracts on, I would have took 2 off here and let the rest run to the 15-minute rejection block on NQ, because on ES we're heavy. But we also did, what time you start at 9? I started the stream at 9:20. So I'm usually live around like, I mean, it's kind of different every morning. I try to be live before the 9:30 opening bell for the most part, because it doesn't take me that long to get on track with price, because I'm really looking at price throughout the night on my phone sometimes. So, and in the morning when I wake up, because I wake up like super early. So I know they say don't check your phone in the morning, but I ain't gonna lie, I wake up every morning and check my phone. I go on Instagram, YouTube, everything, even TradingView, and I just look at what the overnight session did. So I try to start it before 9, around 9:20 mark. But we took those lows, so we could easily reverse. So I'm good with it. I'm good with this trade right here. For sure good with that. My entry was at $19.42250. $19.42250. So my entry was about here at that candle. but the stop loss placement was on point for sure. Like we had it above the, we had, cause I was gonna put it here. I was gonna put it here, right? I was gonna put my stop loss above the bodies, and I had the mindset of price shouldn't come back to the new day opening gap. But then I remembered, I'm like, okay, how many times have I lost a trade doing that? And we're in a high resistance condition. I said that's like a little mistake I always make. Cause sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Cause we don't expect price to trade above this green candle here. You feel me? But sometimes it does. That's why you feel me. I put it there, and then I think Sadiq called out the consequent encroachment of the first fair value gap, which is right here. This whole entire gap, it aligns with the new day opening gap, and we was able to watch price just deliver lower from there. But stop loss placement was like elite. That was elite, bro. While taking parcels at that too. So I took the trade. I closed the trade where? To 192810. 1928. Oh, okay. I closed it there. I closed it right at that candle. So yeah, before the 9:30 opening bell. Yeah, I didn't plan on even trading today. I told myself I was gonna wait for the PM session, but I did tell my Discord that the same exact scenario happened to me and one of my members inside the Discord, where he pointed out that he even put me on. I didn't even realize it at the time, but he pointed out that sometimes you just want to wait a little bit more, because the 4 hour, I was saying, remember the whole entire session I was saying the 4 hour is telling us that we're bearish, but the 1 hour is telling us that we're bullish. You feel me? So like, you gotta wait. And even though I probably I could have been on board with the move here, I just wasn't as confident because price could easily trade back into this and trade higher. You feel me? So seeing price trade below it, trade below this here to it, act as an inversion, that's like perfect. That's like perfect, because this is technically here that change in the state of delivery. This is what I was talking about. Y'all remember that, chat? I was talking about this being a change in the state of delivery. But I wasn't too. Usually I'll take the entry there because I'm super confident in that. But since this was a high resistance condition, we had a large range day, I wasn't too confident. I'm like, okay, price could hit this because this is a high probability. The quality of the setup looks pretty decent, especially if I take away some of these gaps and shit like that. I know this shit is hella confusing. My bad, chat. Let me clean it up for a little bit. If I take away some of these gaps, but the quality of it is good. This is a good quality setup, I would say, if you're looking real deep into price. But the probability of it isn't as good. Even though the higher time frame is bearish, you're on side, you're trading with the higher time frame, but the probability of it still isn't the best. Because we could have did anything here. We couldn't, you feel me? We could have did anything here. We could have tapped back into it and shot up instantly. You know what I mean? And maybe swept that low, then went lower. So that's why we really don't know. So we'll see. When price trades above highs like this, trades above inefficiency like this, but we don't take the high, that's usually like an immediate term high. So price shouldn't come back above this high. We'll see though. So this should be the short term high. This would be the intermediate term high. So we'll see if price gets back above that on a lower time frame, given the fact that we did completely rebalance this whole entire gap. So On the 15-minute, we got this gap here as well, this wick. We change to the consequent encroachment, but we don't change to the 0.25. If I split that in the quadrant, we don't even change to the midpoint of that quadrant. So we're still heavy, yeah. Like I said, price shouldn't trade above that high, this high here. But yeah, we do got a market structure shift here. Market structure shift, a shifted market structure, which I want to see fail. I want to see that fail, so I haven't took it, bro. This is my first trade I took, chat, since last Wednesday, chat. My first trade I took since last Wednesday. That was my first trade. Today was my first trade since last Wednesday. That's crazy, right? We had a pretty solid move on that Friday too on NFP. I watched it unfold. I was like, damn, that's a nice ass move, bro. But we did take this low here, this swing low here, but we should still remain heavy, continue lower. We inside the macro as well, that 1050 macro, 1050 to 1110. So let's see if they want to continue to take price higher or if they completely reverse. Trade what platform you trade off of? Tradovate. I trade my live account. My bad, chat. I trade my live account on Tradovate, but I'm trading these combines on Topstep. Yeah, this is Topstep. You feel me? So if you're new to the stream, make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more streaming content like this. And you're gonna get, I was in that. It was a good setting. I want to get my day started early. I want to hit the gym. Cause I also want to play some COD today. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played COD. I haven't sat down and given myself a good hour or two, or even 3 hours of COD. So I really want to play COD today. I'm not gonna lie. You feel me? Play COD, relax and chill out, and go from there. I want to stay till 11:30, and that lunch hour, we still holding price here. So let me just delineate this 15-minute. We're still holding price up in the upper quadrant. Yeah, we wicked it, but we closed in the upper quadrant of this 15-minute gap here. So that lunch hour may be the lunch hour may set up some type of reversal or some type of short-term retracement into maybe to me, everything here is pretty much balanced, unless we have this inefficiency here. We got this inefficiency here. We got this one here as well. But on the higher time frame, everything looks pretty balanced. So I want to see, no problem, bro. So I want to see where they want to take this. Not if they want to just take it to one of these, to this gap here or this gap here, and then reverse completely. We got the market structure shift here. So we got the sweep. This is the 2022 model right here. You got the sweep of this low. We got a sweep of that low there. We got the market structure shift here. Then you have the pull back into the fair value gap here. We also got a change in the state of delivery there. Got a breaker here. So we do have liquidity resting above here. And there's this high right here. So price may want to head for that short term during the macro at least. So let's see. Let me screenshot this so I can clear my charts up for y'all. Feel me, chat. So this technically, oh, that was intermediate rebalance. Five-minute intermediate rebalance there. We'll do this. We'll get rid of that inversion gap. And we'll just consider that the breakaway gap. Real quick chat, and I want to clear this chart up. This was that intermediate rebalance I went long at. I mean, I went short at. We also had the breaker, the proportion block. Well, technically, this is here, here. I don't really consider it because it's not inside of this. If it was inside, this kind of is a little bit here, maybe. I don't know. But the immediate rebalance is a little bit better. Change the state there. Sweep, changing the state. We just target that. Perfect. We got that up, chat. Got that taken care of. We can get rid of some of these gaps now. Clear the chart up. I know I had a lot going on right there, but usually I don't really need to have everything like that indicated. But as you can see, price action was just get rid of that there. Get rid of that there. That's all we kind of need on the chart, I would say. Good thing I took partials, right, chat? Good thing I took this to close the trade when it was down here. If I would have tried to wait, I would have been very annoyed right here for sure. But I would want to see price get through this. I wouldn't be looking at this from a bullish standpoint. But just seeing all this happen, and I'm still in this trade, no way. Quick and easy, bread and butter. Next time though, I'll screenshot this next time. We got the immediate rebalance. I don't know if the scenario will happen like this next time, but I'll look for the new day opening gap maybe as like an entry. Try something, just be a little different with it, a little creative. The model already here, so it doesn't matter what this kind of ray that technically you enter off of. If you think price is going to go lower, technically it's all about your stop loss, how much you're willing to risk for that trade. The breaker might give you a better stop loss placement, or the fair value gap might give you a better stop loss placement. So, but this right here was nice. New day opening gap as the entry, maybe as a lower quadrant of it. Stop loss right there. And it still lines up with the order block too. When price did this, I was confident that my stop was gonna get hit. Even though we were bearish, it's because the market condition we're in, low probability. So the market could have did anything. It could have traded up into this gap and went lower. So that's why I really wasn't. That's why I was like, okay, my stop loss is most likely gonna get hit. We got it at the right time, yes, the right time. Yeah, price can still go lower from here. Price can still trade lower, but there's no point in just going through this. You just get what you can and just walk away. You feel me? That's how I look at it. On a consistent basis. That's how we do it. Let's see what they want to do with here. Now we're creating a wick. It's a fairly large wick. I guarantee you there's maybe like, let me go to like the, clear all this off. Okay, on the 3 minute, we had this high, but we had this gap, so that's a run on stops there. Yeah, that's a run on stop, because you don't think this is going to hold. There's no way you think this is going to hold. Yeah, you got to change the step of delivery, but if we're bearish, we follow the higher time frame, 3 minute, you tap into that as well. I would consider this the order block. I mean the proportion block. This the order block here, proportion block there. We run the highs there. You could be long right there. So when price takes those out, you can get long right there. And you anticipate this as getting completely rebalanced, filled up, whatever you want to call it. We trade inside this little tiny fair value gap, but we use this wick as well, the consequent encroachment of that wick. We didn't trade into it. We missed it by just like a tick. 3 minute, what we do. We have another three. We have it. Go to the 2 minute. Okay, we don't have it on the 2 minute though. We'll see. We'll see. We didn't break below this order block low either here. So I don't want to speak too soon. You feel me? Don't want to speak too soon on it. We are consolidating, so an expansion is likely to happen. We just don't know the area. This could be another area. This could be an area accumulation of shorts because we are consolidating. Every time there's a consolidation, an expansion is going to happen every time for the most part. I'm not saying it's going to be like a huge expansion move, but you're going to get some type of expansion move to the upside or downside. And my case, I could be wrong. After stabbing into this and here, respecting that there, but we are bearish. You see what ES is doing. Yeah, ES is still hanging out there. I still think we probably could 2 hours left. I mean, this candle on ES already kind of did a lot of damage. 80-point candle, that's not that bad though. No, okay. But if I had to just take a quick guess, we had the SMT there. We are expecting the midpoint, so we could trade higher, but we are bearish, so I don't know. I have no idea. What is the daily doing? I mean, the dollar doing? Dollar's going lower. Damn. This is crazy. Dollar's going lower. This is a month basis though. This isn't like a month basis. Let me look at a week basis. When was Trump in office again, bro? When did he get in office? I can't remember. I think he got in office around here, right? So the daily will probably head here. Maybe to these lows. You also do get this inefficiency here though. But it looks like price is getting through that shit. No cap. Then look at NQ. Do you trade the DXY on evals? No, I do not. I don't trade the DXY. Only pair I trade is NQ. I just look at these pairs because I used to trade Forex and stuff like that. But I don't trade Forex anymore. I just strictly trade futures. This would be a good setup to take right here, low key. This is my exact model. Sweet. Change step delivery, fair value gap, order block. You can be long. There, 15 minutes. There. Any equal highs? No equal highs, but you could target. I would never do something like this just off how it looks. I would get more deep into it, but just from a model basis, 1 to 3. I'll do something like that. All the liquidity here. But we didn't create a wick here. I'm saying on the 1 hour now. So this could be fake. Price could run that, but I don't trade Forex, yeah. Put it like that. We inside the macro, so far we just been like still consolidating a little bit. Just consolidating, man. So here's that expansion I was talking about. I want to see us get above this high here on the 5 minute. Here's that expansion. Looks like it wants to happen maybe. So consolidation, right? And expansion. Let's see how far this goes. Right in front of your eyes, you feel me? Right in front of you. Consolidation. Then we have a short-term expansion. This could turn into a long-term expansion, but we don't know yet. Price never traded below that order block there. But that's why your stop loss has to be at the low, especially in a high resistance condition. Your stop loss has to be at that low. If you take the breaker, or if you take the fair value gap entry or the order block entry. In this case, probably that would have been the best entry to take there. Or not even that. I don't know. This is not something you kind of want to take in terms of risk to reward. You feel me? Unless you would have like take this right here. We are inside the lunch macro. Macro does hunt inefficiencies, hunt liquidity here. So you could do something like that maybe. That's still 40 points. I'll only bring this out in the bag if I really got to. I don't really, you feel me? It just depends on how price action is looking. But they're right there under the consequent encroachment of that wick. So maybe at the 0.25 level, not bad. At the 0.25 level, when you just hunt liquidity or you hunt inefficiencies, just like price did here during the macro. Just like that. This is like a one shot, one kill right here. This is like one shot, one kill. We just get straight to price action. We get there. Midnight open also can act as a magnet. I'll draw on liquidity as well. So let's see. Do we get here? This is that lunch macro right here. Delivering perfect. This is beautiful right here to watch. No cap. So you would have to just trust this chat. Like after the change in the step delivery, you got the sweep of the low market structure shift. You see price get past this swing high, market structure shift, and then we get past this series of down close candles. Change in step delivery. We trade back into the fair value gap order block, and this one. This is like damn near optimal trade entry. Optimal, if you're aware of that, optimal trade entry. You enter here. Let me see. Optimal trade entry, yeah. So you can enter anywhere here for the most part. If you thought the macro is bullish, if you thought the macro is going to deliver you higher. One shot, one kill, we get right to it. But we don't tap into that gap just yet. So we'll see. Price should use the new day opening gap as support if it wants to go higher to tap into this gap here. We also got that there, so it should use, and the midnight open. So all these arrays right here should be acted as support if we think price is gonna come into this one. But it already did its job. We already took out this. We took out this swing high. It was very shallow. This inefficiency and this inefficiency, and look at the risk to reward. Risk to reward. Yeah. Okay. This is already. You already get a 2 to 6 here. To completely rebalance that, that's a 3R trade right there. And if you want to target the midnight open, that's a 3 to 8. That's damn near a 4R trade. And then new day opening gap consequent encroachment, that's really a 4R trade. So the macro, this was a good move right here just to be part of. Solid little move. So we will see, but I'm gonna wrap it up, chat. I just want to see what that macro would do. See what side of the market we would hunt after consolidating. So we have the consolidation. Remember I said after there's a consolidation, price will usually expand. I don't know the direction, but it'll usually expand. I did think this was just accumulation of shorts, but after looking at the 15 minute, you can see we closed in the upper quadrant. Here, right? And we started to get above this high here. So that's pretty decent. But as you can see, price definitely did just trade into that gap to the tick. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that, chat. Perfectly. Perfect. This is perfect right here. During the macro time, what do? Take the liquidity. We take it at 1107. Still inside that macro. While rebalancing this whole entire inefficiency here. We're leaving gaps open. So this is a signature that we are bullish for the time being. Don't know how long for, but for the time being. But alright, chat, that'll be it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Wednesday. Normally when I don't stream, chat, I'm usually not trading, and I usually don't want to waste my time sitting there because I know myself I'll end up kind of taking a trade. Sometimes I don't, but like, it's something I'm still working on myself. You feel me? Don't want to be sitting in front of the charts all day, every single day, especially if I'm not trading. Maybe like 1 or 2 days out the week if I'm tape reading is okay, strictly tape reading. But that's why I didn't stream that. I think it was that Thursday or Friday. But I'm going to wrap it up, chat. That'll be it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.